Hey guys, I'm Leah the Nifty Yogi, and today we're going to be doing some sun salutations. So I'm going to work us through from the very easiest variations, intermediate and more advanced. I hope you enjoy it and let's get into it. Alright guys, we're going to meet at the top of the mat, so bring both feet together and really try and bring the feet together if you can. So not just near each other but touching, hands by your sides and the palms face out wide, thumbs point away from the body. Spread those fingers, inhale along spine, exhale, draw the shoulders down and back, but then also draw the ribs in. From here, take a nice big inhale, reach up high. Exhale, bend through the knees and swan dive your arms out wide, reaching towards the ground there. Inhale, start to slide the hands up along the shins, straighten the arms, the legs and the back here. So it's important we don't have a rounded back here, otherwise we lose the purpose of the hamstring stretch. So if you need to, bring the hands a little higher up the knees and poke the tailbone further behind you. So the tailbone, if it's rounded, we're going to have a rounded back, we'll tilt it forwards, backwards. Alright, hands on the legs. You can bend through the knees here if you want to come into that forward fold, just be a little more gentle on the hamstrings and back. Alright, let's move on. Let's do one more halfway lift. Inhale, straight arms, legs and back. And exhale, fold down. Ground the fingers or the hands if you can. Step your right leg back first and then the left leg. So we're meeting in a plank pose. Drop the knees and then we're going to lower down in a push-up release. But we need to point the elbows behind us, not out. So really important, have a look down. Bend the elbows behind, keep them as close to the ribs as you can. Untuck the toes, inhale, lift into that cobra. Push into the feet, squeeze the glutes, lift the shoulders, but drop the shoulders down and back behind you. Lots to think about there. Exhale, lower back down. Tuck the toes. Now it's important we do a push up, not a roll up here. Now the stronger you get, the easier this is going to be. If you need to build up the strength, you might want to do a couple of roll-ups until you have that strength there. However, lift the hips a little bit, brace the tummy, and push yourself into that knee push-up, up to the toes, and then exhale back to downward facing dog. From there, look to the mat. We're going to step the right leg back up towards the top of the mat first, and then followed by the left. So right leg, left leg, and you'll see how I didn't quite step to the top of my mat. If you did the same, that's fine. Just wriggle your step up a little higher there and come back into the forward fold. Moving on, inhale, slide the hands along the shins to halfway lift again. And exhale, fold back down. The warmer you get, the more you might like to keep the legs straight here, so keep that in mind. Let's inhale, roll and rise up to stand. Take a big wide reach. Some people will reach up in front. Doesn't matter really, you just do what feels good. Exhale the hands down through heart center. And we're very much back where we first began. So bring the hands back by your sides. We're going to do that again a little bit faster, but I'll still give you lots of those cues. Let's go. Inhale, reach the arms wide and high. Exhale, hinge forwards from the hips, swan dive down into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, ground the hands, step your left leg back first this time, followed by the right, because what we're doing is just swapping sides. Drop the knees and narrow push up. So keep the elbows close, drop all the way down, untuck the toes. Inhale, push up into a bit of a cobra. Shoulders down and back, squeeze the glutes. Exhale down, tuck the toes. Inhale, push up if you can, and onto the toes, and then exhale straight back to downward dog. So it's quite a long downward dog, and that's okay. If you feel the urge to step a bit closer, you can, but try not to, because we're going to step to the very top of the mat anyway. Alright. When you're ready, look to the top. Step the left leg, then the right leg as close to the top as you can. Shuffle forwards if you need to. It'll get easier the more you practice it. Inhale, halfway lift, straight arms, legs and back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. So we're going to do one more. Big sweeping reach as you come up and big sweeping reach straight back down. So that's how I combine my two salutes without that need to drop the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And then you just bring the hands to the shins as high as you need to go here. So they don't have to be up here, otherwise you lose a lot of hamstring stretch. The lower you go while keeping a flat back is the point where you go. And it's important not to make it just a habit of bringing the hands to the same spot, but make it mindful of how far you can actually reach. So every halfway lift, you might actually have the hands a little bit lower on the shins. I hope that makes sense. Let's move on. Exhale, forward fold, ground the hands, step the right leg back, and the left into our plank. Drop the knees. Good. We're going to take a breath in just to prepare. Exhale, lower down, push up, release. Untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, push up to the knees, to the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step to the top. Right and then left. Doesn't really matter, but see how you go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to stand. Big reach up high. Exhale, hands down through the middle. And your hands by your sides. Beautiful. So that is the beginner's variation. Watch the next one to get the next level, a little bit harder.